Three obnoxious teen sluts head to Greece looking to get banged by as many tattooed losers as possible in Molly Manning Walker's directorial debut, How to Have Sex.
I wanted a mission, and for my sins I gave you once. Echoes of eternity.
Folks, have you ever been stuck on a bus or train with a gaggle of loud, cackling, self-indulgent, migraine-inducing teen girls? Did you gnash your teeth? Maybe you considered slicing your own jugular in that moment. Well, welcome to exactly 1 hour and 38 minutes of this torture as we're sealed in and forced to follow three horned-out drunken bimbos as they stumble about Crete with all the grace of a Joe Biden Air Force One boarding, or dismounting of a bike for that matter. The hero of our story is Tara, played by Mia McKenna Bruce. Christ, do we have enough hyphenated names here? You know she's the least slutty one of the group because she's got a gold necklace around her throat dangling the word angel. See, kids, now they call that symbolism, delivered here with all the subtle touch of a chimp performing a... Her performance, to be honest, felt pretty rote to me. Not terrible, not great, about what I'd come to expect in a film of this level. Her friend Skye, played by the dour-faced Lara Peake, is along for the ride to crank up the histrionics and obnoxious behavior. She's the kind of girl you head for when the lights come up at closing time and you're all out of options. It's going to be her or your sweaty fist for the wee hours, gentlemen. Finally, rounding out Team Vapid, we have Enva Lewis in the role of M, whose sole purpose appears to be to fool around with a lesbian and vanish for long stretches of the film. So, the gals hit the quaint town of Malia, along with hordes of other pale Brits, leaving a trail of slime and boorishness in that special, unique way that feels oh so distinctly English. You know you're in for an unpleasant ride when one of our gals demands, "Who's ever getting laid the most should get the main bedroom." Yes, it's that kind of film. So, we get a smorgasbord of scenes depicting all manner of teen debauchery. From watching Lara Peake fillet a French fry, to shitty karaoke, pools jammed packed with hideously pale, bloated British bodies, vomiting off balconies, zombie-filled nightclubs bopping to shit music, a simulated piss-streaking contest. Yeah, you heard that right. Idiots forming conga lines in swimming pools like they never do in real life, and even an MC-hosted blowjob contest where willing sleazebags take to the stage to spit polish and choke on the meat sticks of drunken assholes. If Molly Manning Walker made this film as an indictment of Gen Z, well, mission accomplished, Molly. All hail the future leaders of our world. Mindless, vapid drones whose capacity for obnoxious behavior is only outdone by their shitty taste in music. I always suspected the Z stood for zombies anyway. And speaking of assholes, the ladies have a room across the way from the male leads of this trek. Meet Patty, the scrawny, doofus-faced supposed Casanova that director Molly Manning Walker would have us believe is every young tart's dream boy. Yeah, in what fucking universe? Patty spends much of his screen time shirtless, showing off his gaunt, muscleless physique, and sports a chest tattoo of a palm tree that looks like it came with a stick of gum. Not to be outdone, the other doofus, Badger as he's called, is played by the appropriately named Sean Thomas. And he has all the screen presence of a sleepy-eyed Walmart floor mopper, with cheap frosted tips, a shitty attempt at a beard, and a neck tattoo that looks like it was created at Douchebag Inc., you'll be sure to never forget Badger's idiot name. Why? Because you can always look at his gut where this cretin has it tattooed. What a loser. Anywho, the introduction of Team Loser to the Bimbo Brigade will inevitably lead to some melodrama and a bit of hide the sausage on the beach at night for our heroine, Tara, and the aforementioned Patty. After finishing, he pulls the classic pump and dump maneuver and treats her like she has shit smeared on her forehead. So Tara is left to wander the streets and nightclubs of Malia with the stunned look of a 10-year-old who's just stumbled upon his dad's collection of Dutch scat videos. Look, I'm not a total insensitive jerk. I get what Walker's going for here. Buried in the noise and debauchery are questions on the politics of sex and consent, how modern pop culture can warp a kid's perceptions of right and wrong. But it's simply the fumbling approach of the subject matter that makes one's eyes roll to the heavens. Later, we have a scene of a very much non-consensual sex, and this is indeed the gut punch moment of the film. But even here, Walker, like a gymnast named Peggy, clumsily fails to stick the landing. Without giving away the ending, Walker awkwardly attempts to tack on a happy ending that feels about as legit as a Bill Cosby cocktail on a Thursday afternoon. Quite honestly, I have to wonder if this is really more a coming-of-age story or a science fiction film. I mean, in what far, far away galaxy does an attractive girl with a nice rack need to work to find some loser to bone her? On what planet do scrawny dorks have their pick of hot chicks, casting them off like so much spent Kleenex? And most importantly, for the love of sweet baby Jesus, where oh where do I find a planet with outdoor blowjob contest? Chuck, please make sure my rocket ship is ready once we get the answer to that question. How to Have Sex is little more than any number of teen sex comedies from the 80s. This is Porky's, Meatballs, or my VCR go-to for shucking my corn, Hot Dog the Movie, all draped in the cheap veneer of indie cinema. You can pass on this one, folks. How to Have Sex is currently playing in select cinemas and gets an acid test rating of annoying shit. That is all. Don't forget to like and subscribe.